Well, this place is ready. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. Thanks for joining us. We've got game one of the National League Division Series. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Mets. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. And on the mound today, Kodai Senga. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ready to go now, and now Trey Turner. Foul ball there. At the belt and fires. That catches the corner.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got one out to right. And they get Turner for the out. One up, one down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Brandon Marsh in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Good eye in that spot. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Alvarez makes the catch. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Harper. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. And a swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Back here in Queens. And getting to start here today, Colby Allard.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And now Jeff McNeil. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. And he deals. On the inside corner for a strike. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles, so to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
And that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
He's got it 2 away now. Here's Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Marsh going back. Hauls it in on the warning track. Mets leave 1. We played an inning. No score. Back here at Citi Field, Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball. Chris, you and I have gotten to work some memorable postseason games together. One I look back on, 2013 ALCS Game 2, the David Ortiz Grand Slam. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Right through there for a strike.
For me, Boo, the game I remember is us calling the 2014 AL wildcard game. The Kansas City Royals hosting the Oakland A's. The Royals come from behind to win in extra innings and move on to the division series. They had such a great run that it ended up in the World Series losing to the San Francisco Giants.
And down on strikes he goes. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the 7th. Off to a strong start, Siggy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
That's in there. 0-2. Bounce to the left side. Lindor on to first. And the Phillies are set down in order. So they make short work of them there. Down to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. And Martinez. He's a guy who does it all with the lack of contact in today's game. This guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Allard back to work. And a foul ball.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Center field, and a quick out number 1. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Alvarez. Wouldn't chase that time. Allard, a 6'1 lefty, 26 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015. That one ripped right center field. That's going back. Back some more. That's long gone. That one felt good. And the Mets on the board first. It's 1-0.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now. Looks like he's playing wiffle ball up there. That's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Here's Starling Marte. Bounced out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Marte retired.
Batting in, the third baseman,
2 outs, base is empty. Jose Iglesias up now for the Mets. He swings and fouls one off. In the air out towards right center. Castellanos moves on it. Makes the catch, inning over. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. And we're back on to the third inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. The pitch. Right through there for a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
This is Bryson's stop. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. The Mets leading by a run here in Game 1 of the NLDS. On the ground could be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And digging in for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. Runner on the move. Throw, save! That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
And that's off the inside edge, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swings and misses. Now 2 away. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone.
Runner breaks for third. Pitch in for a strike. Uh-oh, throw goes to second. Stays alive. 2 outs and a runner at third here in Game 1. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Now 1-2.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
On the ground to third, and it's just foul. That was close. The shortstop takes a ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat.
Now that's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Going. Yeah, we in go mode. Going.
Set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in is the speedy Harrison Bader. Allard back to work. And that one a little below the knees. And that is ball one. Popped up. Boom. Moving under this one. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Well, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
McNeil at the plate for the second time as he takes ball one. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. To the right side. Stop. Whips it to first. And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Two outs, base is empty. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
2 down, nobody on. Ball one there.
It's a good take.
This to center field. Rojas gets under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that game 1 of the division series. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. In the air, left side. And that'll fall for a base hit. Bryce Harper to the plate.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive out here.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and Harper order coming up.
Oh, that got him on the mound. Saved at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that is a big first out. 2 on, 1 out. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. First pitch, and he just misses.
No 1, no strike.
Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Right through there for a strike.
2 balls.
The Mets up by a run. Top half of inning number 4. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
One down, Phillies down a run. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
By the the start to this game on the mound, looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now it is JT Realmuto.
Count 1-0.
Marsh, the lead runner out at second. Harper on at first with 2 down. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd out. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Mets 1 and the Phillies nothing. Back here in Queens, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Brandon Nimmo. And a pitch.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
Relay throw to second, the tag, and they cut him down going for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
JD Martinez stands in. Lied out his first time. Sliced hard but foul. This one in the air. Harper has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. He's already homered in this game. And that one fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And time called prior to the 0-1. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Back here at Citi Field, stepping in, Alec Bohm. Swinging a foul straight back.
These fans have to feel good right about now. This series not going to be easy, but they have the lead at home in game 1. That brings the anxiety down a few notches.
Righty delivers. Off the plate inside, and the count is 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Righty to the plate. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Kicks and deals. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Has been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with them, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
1 down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the righty deals. The punch out there. Too long.
Well, you know, it's going to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Now, here is Johan Rojas. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
2 outs. Close one. Doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That one carrying. And it is gone. And this game is tied. It's 1-1.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Back to the top of the lineup. Trey Turner at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. On a line out towards center. And that is that. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. All even at one apiece. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Starling Marte. As the lefty gets to work. Pitch is in there. It's 0-1.
Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Makes the grab, one away. Jose Iglesias up now for the Mets. He's 0 for 1. Takes the outside corner. 0-1.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Laced into left. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Got it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now Bader up to the plate. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Touches the bag for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5. All tied 1-1. Back here in Queens, top of the 6th inning. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. Here comes a pitch. That's in for a strike at 95, and it's 0-1. Late with the swing there.
0-2.
Left-hand batter waits. Got him looking for the strikeout. Throws him with a backdoor slider.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
And now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
That one misses, and that's ball 1. And the pitch. On the ground to short. Lindor whips it to first on the run. Harper retired. Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. Check swing, and that's a ball.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swings through that.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's a 1-2. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Back. Gone. That was blasted to the moon. It's 2-1. That one just sounded different.
Yeah, it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Castellanos in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the third out. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And we're back. Jeff McNeil stands in. Allard back to work. Right down to shoot. And That is strike one.
Well, the guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes. As a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
And it drops in. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. That ball right there landed in what they call a no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Lindor in the box now, takes strike one.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Base hit center field. McNeil headed for third. And it throws off line, safe at third.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one into the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Line drive, and it goes just foul. The Mets trailing by a run here in the bottom of the sixth. That one off the mark, and 1-1. Popped in the air, left field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 2-2.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Checks over to first, and he's back. And fouled off.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Now time called at the plate. The 0-1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The 0-2. Lindor on the move. Pitch misses. Realmuto throws not in time. It's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
High fly ball out into left center field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
That one ripped, but foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And that one fouled off. Time call. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. Man at second. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Lindor zipping around third. He'll score, and the Mets take the lead. 3-2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. 2 outs, runner on first. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. The 0-1. That one missed.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Here's a 1-1. And it's fouled away. Martinez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tyler McGill.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And that one fouled off.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Got the back going too soon at strike 2. On the ground to third. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
McGill checks over to first, and he's back. And now it's Alec Bohm. Up and in, and it's 1-0. And a curve misses outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the late stages of game 1. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Next offered in there for a strike. And now 3-1. And the pitch. Fought off foul.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
And fouled off. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Nimmo has it sized up. And there's 1 down. Two on, 1 out. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. Right through there for a strike.
All eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. The pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And a strike on the outside edge.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Oh, 2 now. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. With the tying run at second, go-ahead run at first. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Good eye right there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And that's outside. It's 2-2. bats in the dirt.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
High fly ball out towards left field. That one back. One runs in, and it hits the fence. The second run scores.
Nicely done. Brings home two. Just about got it out of here down the line to left. So I'm sure he wishes he could have put a little more behind it, but he's out.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Adam Ottavino.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Swing and a ball popped up on the move towards foul ground. Long run tracks it down. And that'll do it. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this two-run. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ballgame. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And he takes one right on the black. It's 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. Jeff Hoffman preparing to come on if needed. Bellotti getting cranked up as well. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. See you later. And we are tied. It's 4-4. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
So up next for New York, Jose Iglesias. And out number one on the grab.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive. Finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Bader in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that one in the air center field. Rojas makes the play, and there are two down. So the batting order turns over, and now here's Jeff McNeil, 1 for 3. This one lifted in the air, left field, and that will end the inning. But this clutch home run gets us even again. All even now at 4 apiece. So remaining in the game defensively, Ronnie Mauricio. He pinch hit last half inning, but now he's in a position he's not familiar with at all. Seems like a questionable move here. And that one fouled off. Missed with a changeup. 1-2 to count.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-2.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call. He probably should have got it, didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Schwarber in the box now. Takes strike 1. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. And he won around. Just enough that time. Kicks and fires. Here's a high chopper. Bounces into the outfield, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Now into the ball game on defense, Tyrone Taylor. He takes over and right. Now at the plate, Nick Castellanos. To third. And he grabs it, foul. Close, but called a ball. And the count is 1-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And the count 1-2. 1 away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Out to center. Bader should have it. Makes the grab. Oh, the throw is wild. JT Realmuto steps in. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Now, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. Phillies strand 1. Score remains tied at 4. Well, new pitcher will be the lefty Matt Strahm. And now it's Frankie Lindor, the switch hitter batting right. And he deals. And that one's a little bit low. 1-0.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Tied at 4. Lindor swings through that one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Fires over to first. Lindor retired. So up next, Brandon Newman. 1 for 2. And that's too high. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Big swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Right side. In plenty of time to first. And that quickly 2 away. At the plate, Pete Alonso. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Strong, 32 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of North Dakota. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And just like that, they're out front. It's 5-4. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing. No matter what they say, I gotta go.
J.D. Martinez at the plate. Now he steps out as time is granted. No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back to back, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-4. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dig. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now. This is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in the lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Gregory Soto will take over here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. He's already homered here in this one. And strike one to the catcher.
0-1.
Not close with that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 down, nobody on. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Fastball right back to the mound. Over to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But and welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th, so digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. Diaz, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
2 balls, no strikes.
One down, base is empty.
Yeah.
And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's the strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Registers the punch-out and hits 101.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Rojas stands in now and watches strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, no, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's call.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It's pretty early in this series to say a must-win game, but when you've got home field advantage, it's a luxury, but you have to protect it. Huge win in game 1 to set the tone.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these 2 teams.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious New York Mets.